there are many expats who come to Germany. For example, there's a student who did their master's degree, then they started working in Germany. Let's say they got more than 70,000 or whatever, 66,000 euros per year. They joined the private health insurance system, and then they left Germany for, let's say, Netherlands, Belgium, or some other European country. So now they're not in Germany. They work in another European, or let's say another country, for 6 months, 8 months. What time frame do they have left Germany to leave the private pension system? Let's say someone left Germany for 6 months and then they got another job in Germany and they come back to Germany. So must they
Okay,
join the private
oh,
health
I know
insurance?
what you mean. So to drop out of the private system, or there is no specific time written down in the law, because it's a relatively new topic for these kind of things in the law. But most of the time it's you leave Germany even for one day, for example. One day is not possible, but for 1 month, and then
Deregister and then
you join this other system, whatever country you are at now, and then you come back and then you can choose again. But
okay.
there's also always be a problem if you are having a big track record here in Germany. For example, you're starting your master's, as you said, you have your master degree here, then you're working here for 20 years, for example, and you are here the private system for 20 years, and then you go to another country for 3 months and come back. Then, of course, the German state knows that you did this, and then they will ask, why did you leave? And did you just leave to cheat the system? And yeah,
But in most cases for expats, like usually expats who stay longer, they
they will
know
stay.
everything. They
Yeah.
don't do mostly, like I've seen many people asking me this question. They stayed in Germany for 2 years, 3 years. They got a job in Belgium, Netherlands,
And then
and
come
then
back
they left there. They joined there for 6 months. They did not like the system there,
and
or
come back.
any sort of reasons. And
Yeah.
then they thought, okay, we'll come back to Germany because we like
Yeah.
Germany more.
That
Then
won't be a
it's not a
problem, and you will choose again. So
okay.
for
So they
this
can
kind of
still
people
choose
that,
from private or
yeah,
public insurance.
yes, yes.
Okay. So
You can even, if it's just such a short time, so for example 6 months, then you even save them time here for the private thing, so you don't have to start all over again. You just have the time saved. If you join the same company, of course, you can't join another company. So for example, you were here for 3 years in the ARAG, and then you go to the Netherlands for 6 months and coming back, then the ARAGs will say, okay, it's for us like you joined 3 years ago. So, but it's only if you are apart and abroad for a short time, because imagine this, you have some people who coming here working. For example, I had one client, he was working for he was working for Siemens in China. Then he what is this? and then he came here to Germany, working here for, I think it was 3 years or something, and then he had to go back to China for 1 year.
Okay.
And then we called the company and say, hey, he will definitely come back here to Germany after 1 year. But Siemens decided that he have to have the contract with the Chinese firm and at the German Siemens firm. And then, of course, he dropped out of the German system for 1 year. But then as soon as he comes back, he had his all old premium from ARAG and every benefits from the year before. And he didn't have to have another questionnaire for health and things like this. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So if you know beforehand, if the
Yeah.
time frame of you leaving Germany is known 6 months or whatever, a year or
Yeah.
so, then you can always discuss with the health insurance provider
Yeah.
and discuss or get good coverage options again when you come
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Or if you
So,
if you have a short period of time, for example, 3 months, you can even have the coverage of the German system abroad. But of course, only if you know you will come back in 3 months, for example.
okay. If anyone wants to contact you, they can contact you with the first link in the description, and first consultation is always free.
Yes. Thanks for having me here. And I can just say, let's talk. And if you decide after we talked you don't want to join the private system, it's fine as well. But then you have all the information you need to make a good decision.